Okay. The photo session is still going on. Once that is done and it becomes the end of our program, what a program we had. What a celebration of class 2022. The Director General of the province, the Premier, and the MEC for Education, MEC for Public Works and Infrastructure, and the HOD are taking a photo with the top 3 top learners of the province. Taking different poses and standing and seated, and the protocol is assisting there to make sure that we've got nice photos. Can you, gentlemen, don't you give them a big applause? Beautiful. Eastern Cape is very proud of you all the 60 learners that came here. Thank you. We feel so honored for you to come here. Now, the photo with the 3 with the MEC for Education, as well as the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Lubabalo Oscar Mabuyane. Thank you, Mr. Premier. Thank you, Mr. MEC. Thank you very much. Choir, nisenayo umnqongo nje before the DG comes and say a vote of thanks. Okay, no, we'll just go straight to the vote of thanks. We'll just go straight to the vote of thanks. Over to you, the Director General of the Eastern Cape in the Office of the Premier, Mr. Mbulelo Sogoni. Over to you, Hlekas.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Mbulelo Sogoni. I come from Alfred Nzo. I stand here on behalf of government of the Eastern Cape to say thank you to you all. May I, as I do so, just apologize for 2 things, very obvious things. The first one being that we probably didn't think fast enough to make a provision of our own air conditioning arrangements, so that when load shedding and related matters let us down, we could use our own arrangements to still air condition the hall. Apologies for that. As the Premier was saying, we were at a funeral in Mthatha on Wednesday, and we experienced almost the same fate. Secondly, I would wish to apologize for delayed lunch. When I was outside, I listened to some young men who were complaining that they had not eaten since yesterday. Apologies for this delayed lunch. Had we known that the excitement will be like this, probably we would have arranged that starters be offered earlier so that we take the main course a little bit later. Apologies for that. Premier, we are witnessing here an Eastern Cape that is at work. An Eastern Cape that is united in diversity. This excitement that we have in this hall this afternoon is phenomenal. And this we can attribute to your leadership, Honorable Premier. Okay, let me put it this way, ladies and gentlemen and colleagues. In December 2022, there was one place called Matric. And at that place called Matric, there is someone who nearly became the deputy president, nearly became the deputy president. And when he was not that deputy president, he sent this message. I don't normally share my private conversations with the Premier, but this one I would want to share. This message says, DG, I know that you kunye nalamfazi wapha endlwini benithandazela uba ndingonyulwa apha. Do you know the reason why mna noMagatyeni we prayed so? Was that we wanted more of these days to happen. Honorable Premier, we really appreciate your passion for education. Your passion for education, umhlawumbi nina ninocingela into yoba ndithetha nje. Principal xa bephakama apha uyabazi uba nguprincipal waphi lo. District director, when they stand up here, he knows ngu-district director waphi lo. Sendisoyika nje ke Premier ukuthi hey kunzima kum in that regard. And that says something about you, Nkulumbuso. And when I so say, I am including the rest of the Executive Council, because it is in that team of EXCO, when we listen to you as EXCO discussing matters of education, discussing matters of health, we certainly do know that one day we will gather like this and celebrate coming out of those discussions. We really are grateful and thankful for you to be leading us like that. So is the executive, is the portfolio committee and the provincial legislature as a whole, deputy executive mayor. So is our local leadership. La WhatsApp group, uPremier ubethetha ngayo, nathi simane sinijonga pha kuyo how you contribute to the work that government is doing. Thank you very much, leaders. uPremier ke ubesithi, it rises and falls on leadership, and that is proving to be true today. I would also wish to move on to make mention of the work that we do at the level of administration to support our departments. Again, the Premier has made reference to Treasury, to transport, to Office of the Premier, you name them, you name them. Siyanebulela inkokheli zam. O-MEC kunye no-HOD bakhona ne-management teams zakhona. It is only when you render such support to each other that we get to be where we are. I would like to single out the Honorable MEC for Education and the Acting HOD for Education, together with their management teams and team education as a whole, including the district directors and their teams. Mphathiswa Dlamini, Hlobi, ne team zenu, we appreciate your leadership. Thank you for bringing us like this to celebrate. Uyabona ke Dlamini, uba besidrophile, ube sithi premier apha, there are so many MECs in attendance. I-likelihood intoba ngayingagcwalanga kanje le holo Dlamini, ukuba besidrophile. And therefore, uba uyasifuna masimane sisonyukela as you have been doing. Thank you very much, Dlamini, Hlobi, and Team Education. Again, allow me to single out Mr. Mabona. Mr. Mabona ne team yakho kanime ngenyawo. The head of examinations in the province. Thanks to you, thanks to the invigilators, thanks to the markers. Thanks to all of those who have ensured that this day becomes a success owing to the credibility of the results that you delivered for this province. Well done, Dagamabon. Thank you very much. The role players in the education ecosystem, those being the school governing bodies, the principals and educators, the learners, the social partners, including the unions, the sponsors, as well as the media. All of you, in your own way, you have made your contributions to this day becoming what it is that we are witnessing. Nonke siyanebulela. I do know that sometimes we do take decisions in the interest of this province that do not always enjoy your support and favor. Because, as the head of Treasury would know, when we come to looking at how much budget is available to fulfill provincial government obligations, we sometimes fall short when we have to provide school infrastructure, when we have to provide learner-teacher support material, when we have to provide educators in the classroom. Asiyenzi loo nto kuba singa-appreciate umsebenzi owenziwayo kwa-education, kodwa siyenza loo nto kuba the purse is not big enough. Kodwa lo msebenzi wanamhlanje wenza siqonde ukuba the little that we invest in the system isibuyela nezi ziphumo zinje. And ke phela andimane ubusekhona nuphela. And ke phela yenza loo nto ukubana xa kukuhle kunje at 77.3%, just look if we can do more, phela. Just look if we can do more, Bella, to get even a higher percentage than where we are now. Whilst we are happy that we are making progress, we equally acknowledge that it is still a long way to go. May I also thank the organizers of this day, mainly in the Office of the Premier as well as the Department of Education. Well done, colleagues, and a big round of applause to them. This is one year in, year out. This tends to be one of the best organized programs in our government. And whatever is in the DNA of the Department of Education and the OTP, it seems to be working in that regard. Keep it up, colleagues. The program director, Chawe, Enkosi Kakhulu, there would be times when we go out and hire program directors. When Chawe awuhayarishwanga into endawuyenza nje kubhala uba uChawe wenze kakuhle cha iphelele apha. Titi Sokutu, thanks for the opening devotions. Enkosi kakhulu Titi. I would want to thank as well the school choir and a big round of applause to Executive Academy. Bendisithi apha ekugqibeleni ngoniculayo nicule kamandi kakhulu andibona uchoir master ke ngokuba uphi nibhidiswe njengabantu abathathu 3 abantu amanibhidisileyo otherwise nicule kakuhle kakhulu andibazi babe beyothini pha sebenibhidisa kangaka. We are walking tall today as this province. You know, maybe some of us abasayikhumbule kakuhle and bangayiqondi into imeko ebesiba kuyo. At the time people would say Eastern Cape is the last, Eastern Cape is the last in the list of provinces xa ku-announcwa i-matric results. You know ngoku nathi siyakwazi ukuthi singaba se-Alfred Nzo. Nathi with pride siyakwazi ukuthi Dlamini singaba se-Eastern Cape because of this that this collective is doing for this province. Bathule ngoku futhi. Akho ngxolo ngoku yoba i-Eastern Cape iqhuba kakuhle. Mandiye ngasekugqibeni ke ngokubulela i-generosity yakho Nkulumbuso kunye no-MEC wakwa-education kunye ne-sponsors. Zawuqala nje ke nge-Office of the Premier ezi uChawe ubemane samara ezixela apha. Ndicela ke ndiqhwabele mna ke kule i-case. Ngoku ningekeva futhi noba ndenze ntoni. Iphantse ayenzeka le function. Kuba kulento ye-Department of Education yasoloko ishota ngesenti. Kukhe kwabonakala into yobana alikho icebo lokulalisa abazali. Alikho icebo lokulalisa abantwana. Hayi Dlamini ukutheni wanijonga kakubi kangaka Dlamini. Kwafuneka into yoba i-Office of the Premier yenze icebo. Hayi ndicela ndiqhwabe. The Office of the Premier is also providing full scholarship kwabo bonke aba bebenikezelwa nguPremier apha. Uba umntana ayoqala ayogqiba izistudies zakhe. Xa sisithi school full scholarship ke we mean everything in the real sense of the word. Similarly, HOD for Education has requested me to acknowledge, and I will be quick, the contribution made by the various partners. And we are doing this because we think it is important. Kulanto Premier ubesithi education is a societal matter. Sihlabi khwelo nakwabanye nabakwanye to support this cause. Excuse me, EBTKM icontribute ngozihayarishela le venue kunye ne-catering yomsebenzi lo sikuwo 350 guests. Enkosi kakhulu BTKM. Kasipu, extra table, venue and catering for 50 guests. In other words, bongeze kula 350 guests, baphinde ba-accommodator i-officials zethu eziyi-50, baphinde basinika 66 power banks ezandleni for Kasipu. MTN, 15 laptops, 15 laptop bags, 15 school bags with goodies, ezizi branded power bank, selfie ring light, as well as earphones and USB. That is MTN. A round of applause. Maths and Science Infinity, 6 tablets. A round of applause. Saika, umbutho lo wabantu abazi-chartered accountants. 10,000 cash kwi-top learner in accounting, quintile 1 and quintile 2. 10,000 rand cash, top learner in accounting, quintile 3, 4, and 5. 2 Saika branded laptop bags for these learners, 2 tablets for these learners, 2 bursaries for learners who meet the requirements to study towards chartered accountants. And therefore, kubafundi abo banomdla wokustudisha towards chartered accountancy, you have 2 bursaries that you can apply for. Old Mutual, 66 travel cases, 66 power banks, 100 3-in-1 pens. Industrial Development Corporation, 15,000 cash vouchers ezintathu to top performing learners from quintile 1, 2, and 3. Oxford University Press, 66 branded trophies, ezibesizibona apha. Macmillan Education, did you upload for Oxford University Press? Macmillan Education, student packs, backpack, rechargeable light, student dictionary, notebook, USB, pen for the provincial top 10 candidates. Kunye 100 branded 3-in-1 pens. Usel C, 5 laptops. We may apply. Harry printers, e-certificates, net trophies. A round of applause. ABSA Bank, 10 laptops, 10 laptop bags, 10 notebooks, as well as 10 pens. And finally, leadership, ladies and gentlemen, Standard Bank, 5,000 cash voucher for the top 3 HDIs. 5,000 cash voucher, it just says top 3. I guess top 3 in the province as a whole. 5,000 cash voucher for the top candidate in isiXhosa. 5,000 cash voucher for the top candidate in isiSotho. 5,000 cash voucher for the top candidate in sign language. This is what we call inclusive education. And finally, 2,200 to, I think, 2 candidates per region, meaning that 24 altogether. They will get this amount for uba incedisane nemfundo yabo going forward. Kuzo zonke ezi sponsors, on behalf of government, the Department of Education in particular, we really are grateful. Ingasekwande kuloo ndawo nithatha kuyo. Thank you very much. A round of applause, all of them. Chawe akasekho ke apha, bendicela ke Chawe usosundiyeka ndiyivale. Ukuyivala kwam ke izaba kukuba u-MEC wakwa Recreation, Sports and Culture, Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture, ungu-chairperson we-cabinet committee le u-education abhilonga kuyo. Mabhayi ke uzawusosenzela umthandazo wokuvala. Umthandazo wokuvala mabhayi ukwenzela uba wonke umuntu olapha agoduke ayofika ekhaya ephephile. Ndicela xa egqibile umphathiswa ukwenza umthandazo wokuvala, lunch is served on this side of the hall as well as on this side of the hall. Liza lisidinga lakho Thixo Nkosi yenyaniso, zonke intlanga, zonke izizwe mazizuze usindiso yala Nkosi singatheli, imfundiso zezwi lakho uze usivuselele sive inyaniso yakho.
Masicemeleni sithandaze. Inkosi bawo ngomsebenzi omhle kangaka. Sibulela ukuba uthe wena wangena ezinhliziyweni nasezingqondweni zabo ke bebeuququzelela. Ngakumbi abafundi wathi nangani besebenza befunda phakathi kwemeko ezibuhlungu nezinzima, kodwa Thixo wabanika amandla nobulumko bokuphumelela imviwo zabo baze baba libhongo kubazali. Sibulela Thixo ubulumko obunike abazali abo uthe wabanika ubulumko namandla baze baxhasa abantwana babo, sithi enkosi. Asilibali ke ubulela inkokheli zaseburhulumenteni kuba ngaphandle kwazo ngekungenzekanga kanje. Sithe enkosi ngomsebenzi omhle kangaka ke Thixo, ungabalibali nabo bathe bawendleleni somandla, ubapha umoya wenkuthazo ukuze bangatyhafi endleleni kuba lisekhona ixesha lokuba baphinde baphumelele. Siyabanqwenelela ke impumelelo apho baya khona. We wish them well to their future endeavors. Sicela ke ukuba Thixo konke oku sithe sakucela siyakholelwa uba kwenzekile ngoYesu Kristu Nkosi yethu. Amen. Masamkeleni intsikelelo. Kulawo nakho kusigcina singenachaphazela sona. Makubekho kuye uzuko nembeko. Luze luthi ufefele Nkosi yethu Kristu luhlale kuthi sonke abantwana bethu, abazali bethu, inkokheli zethu kususela ngoku kude kube ngunaphakade. Amen. Masamkeleni